Hello from Hardwar in North India, where we are under a nationwide lockdown. This place is, of course, very far away from the Andaman Islands. Before all this happened, I was working independently on a research project, the stories of our ancestors. My area of interest and experience has been to contact local tribal communities and to find people to work with to see how their folklores and mythologies can be adapted for the medium of animated film. This seems to be critically important because these communities are marginalized and the stories are increasingly forgotten. These stories contain wisdom and local knowledge about living in harmony with the natural environment. Before this lockdown happened, I was on my way to my interview for postdoctoral research fellowship with the Anthropological Survey of India to study the oral narrative traditions of the people of the Andaman Islands. Of course, now everything has stopped. I was lucky to go there for just 3 days to apply for special permission from the Tribal Welfare Department for this research. My hope is still to go back there when it is possible and to find local people to work with. I would like to organize workshops on storytelling. In the meantime, I'm still working on the project. I am using these books for reference. The Andaman Islanders by Alfred Radcliffe Brown contain stories that were recorded by him over 100 years ago. It is said by them that a tenuous relationship exists. The deities of the weather and the climate and the spirits of nature are angered by some human activities. In this story, Biliku becomes angry whenever the ancestors dig up and eat the yams. When they collect honey and when they hunt animals, she gets so angry and she sends devastating storms. The Andaman Islands have always been at the mercy of such storms. To pacify her, the ancestors have to take special measures and perform rituals. We are using handmade and computer techniques, an organic look with satisfactory production quality. We are also hoping to make a version in the local Andamanese language, but there are very few native speakers left. Most of the Andamanese people were wiped out in the past, either attacked and killed, or else they lost their lives due to illnesses and diseases brought from outside because they did not have the immunity. Some of the local groups refrain from any contact with outsiders, and I respect that. Others are being assimilated into the mainstream. This will be the first story from the Andaman Islands to be adapted for the medium of animation. Your support will make it possible to sustain this project. To make this film, 10,000 pictures will need to be created. I would like to get some young people to help out with creating the artwork and animated sequences. Dapeti taught the people how to dance and sing. All the people were afraid because he was very strong. The world needs to know about these fragile communities, their stories, and the wisdom contained within, especially about the great respect they gave to the natural environment.